Find a penny, pick it up, and all day long you'll have international criminals hunting you down. Welcome to my first review of Album 63, Up in the Air. Today, I'm going to start with the first two episodes, Find a Penny, Parts 1 and 2. I have to be honest, I was not expecting much when I heard that the story was going to revolve around Wooton losing his memory. This plot device has been used back in Album 44 with Eugene, and just recently with Joel and There and Back Again. However, I think it was used a little bit differently this time, and it did make for a compelling story, because we were learning things that happened in the past right along with Wooton. I have a suggestion for Wooton. Use a password manager. That'll help make sure that a situation like this will never happen again. Trust me, they make my life a lot easier. Unfortunately, Part 1 is the very last episode with Dr. Lily Graham played by Lori Tritell. I had heard the news before I heard the episode. It made me a little bit sad listening to it. I think the most unique and clever aspect of this story is that the characters read the postcards from Penny and Wooton back in Album 62, which tied directly into this story. If you hadn't heard those episodes yet, it probably wouldn't have mattered much, but if you did, it adds a whole new appreciation for the story. There was a nice throwback with the pool boys making an appearance. Although it was odd they weren't singing underwater. Maybe the band members are too old to do that anymore. It was nice to hear a full version of I'm in the Deep End over you. Unfortunately, it brought back memories to me of Victoria, Wooton's first love, who I believe is a much better fit for Wooton than Penny, personality-wise. But that's a topic for another time. There was a big goof in this episode. Wooton does know French, quite well in fact. He proved this in Life Expectancy and The Pilot. Just another addition to the AIO Goof Hall of Fame. The skydiving scene was very well produced and fun to hear. I would think that it would be Penny that would be nervous about skydiving and not Wooton, but I guess not. I laughed out loud when, once it was all over, Wooton said that he would never do it again, not under threat of death. Maybe he'd do it without a threat if Whit skydived with him, since Whit has a lot more experience skydiving. Along with that one, there were a lot of funny lines in this episode, especially the transcribing of Penny's parents' voicemail. And Wooton saying that it's going to be an awkward Thanksgiving after losing their daughter. I tried guessing what the location, beginning, and why was, but I couldn't. And I assume most people didn't either. I did have a suspicion about the cab driver being a bad guy. I'm glad I was able to kinda solve that part of the mystery. I felt that Wooton showing up in a helicopter was unrealistic and unneeded. The FBI should have had their own helicopter available to chase down the bad guys. Also, Dr. Graham really needs to keep watch over her patients better, so they don't escape the hospital. First Monty, now Wooton. There wasn't really a moral or a lesson in these two episodes. And that's fine. There are plenty of Odyssey episodes like that. They're still family-friendly entertainment. However, I think Chris's wrap-up, tying the story to the parable that Jesus told about losing stuff, that did not fit very well at all. I don't think they really parallel each other. I think I had a little bit more fun hearing part 1 than the conclusion. However, I did enjoy listening to both parts. It was a very clever mystery with a lot of twists in it. Overall, I'm giving Find a Penny 4 stars out of 5. Thank you for joining me today. I always appreciate any kind of feedback on my videos. Feel free to post a comment below about what you thought about Find a Penny, and what you thought of my review. Likes and subscribes are very much appreciated. Don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and Instagram. That's all for now. Bye, guys.